Hello and welcome to Tip Tuesday at the Nieves Law Firm. And today I'm going to talk to you about at least 4 alternatives to jail. So usually when somebody's sentenced to county jail, they're expected to serve that time straight time, right? Like you go into custody and you don't get out until you've served your 3, 6, 9 months or however long you've been sentenced to. But there are alternatives to actually having to go into custody. And one of the most popular alternatives is what's called Sheriff's Work Alternative Program, otherwise known as SWAT. And what that means is rather than going into custody and spending the nights in jail, you sign up for service work with the sheriff's department. And what you do is usually community service. You clean up on the side of the road. And you do have to pay a fee because it costs money to stay out of jail, but those hours count towards your custodial time, and ultimately you work your time off as opposed to going into custody. Another option is electronic home detention, EHD, where they put an ankle monitor on your ankle and they monitor your GPS location. You go to and from work, to and from school, and you have a curfew. You know, sometimes there's like what's called a scram bracelet attached to it, which means that if, let's say it was for a DUI, you have to abstain from alcohol because it's actually checking whether or not you've been abstaining or not. So that's another alternative. It is custodial, but rather than being in jail, it's secured monitoring. So you don't have that same freedom of movement that you would have if you didn't have an ankle monitor on. Another alternative is work furlough. So some counties, not all, have a program where you are actually out of custody during the daytime and you get to go, let's say you're a full-time student or you work full-time, you're able to go to your classes or go to work, and then you spend the night at hotel jail. Don't go home. You go to jail, you spend the night, then you are released in the morning so that you can go to work. And another alternative is weekend jail. So rather than straight through time every day of the week, this is usually for people who have a job or have young children at home. You turn yourself in on Friday night, you get out Sunday. Some people stay over until Monday morning to earn more credits, and you spend the weekend in jail, but then you're out during the week for your regular Monday through Friday 9 to 5 job. So those are some alternatives to straight time custody. We don't like for our clients to have to go into custody. Of course, we're going to try and explore whatever alternative we can to keep them from having to serve straight time and to help them keep their jobs or stay in school, whatever the case may be. So if for some reason you are facing a situation where there is a potential jail consequence, feel free to give us a call